Fantastic, Ejiro. Thank you so much. I mean, you took the question out of my mouth. I wanted to ask you why Black Therapist Company, but again, it's funny because you mentioned, you talked about George Floyd, but generally speaking, Black people say, oh, Black people don't need therapy. So when you have the Black Therapist Ireland, I'm wondering, do Black people really need therapy? Now, Gulen, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to go this way, but
Fine.
I just needed to know because
Oh,
because we normally say, Black people don't need therapy, we're fine. And
yeah.
there you are, setting up the Black Therapist Ireland.
Yeah. I mean, listen, after taking the training, and like I said, my journey has been a long journey that brought me to therapy. And the way I can only explain the way that makes sense for me, and I hope people really hear this when they say Black people don't need therapy, is like you have 3 or 4 main organs in your body. And if we want to look at it as your spirit, your body, your soul, your mind, and you say, well, I will just focus on the spirit will take care of everything. I don't need to bother too much about the body. So yes, we are very spiritual people. We can find comfort, but there's another aspect to us. Our liver is not doing the same thing as our heart. So you can't say the liver is not important just because it's not doing what the heart is doing. So we as people need support with our mental health, and counseling is only one aspect of it, and it's so beneficial. I love it. Every time I work with a Black person, I just want to hug them and say, just go tell one other person that this works. And it's a myth, it's a lie that counseling, like Black people don't need counseling. It's not true.
Fantastic, Ejiro. Ejiro, you know what? I love the way you said this. You talked about, we're very spiritual in our way of thinking. A prayer can fix anything. You have a mosquito bite, it's a demonic mosquito. And this is not to say that, listen, I believe so much in prayer and I believe in the power of the spiritual. But I also think that, like you said, that the liver doesn't do the same thing with the heart. Because, the way Gulam said, there are over 40 life experiences that can impact on the heart, and more so on the liver as well, that kind of way, because sometimes, the body responds to the way that we respond to pain. So I really like that you've said it, that really that Black people do need therapy, because it would be